Clair Obscur Expedition 33 review for those who come after. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 was an unexpected gem that I stumbled upon on its release day, and it turned out to be the best gaming decision that I've made this year. This title isn't just a standout surprise of 2025, it's a lock for a game of the year and has already claimed a spot in my top 10 games of all time. That's no small feat, considering I've played and completed thousands of games over the past 40 years. Let's dive into what makes this game so extraordinary, section by section. I'll try my best to keep this review as spoiler-free as possible.
Clair obscur troublera, tu courberas les feux. Clair obscur pavillon peint, tu le trouveras sans air.
Story. The narrative in Expedition 33 is on par with The Witcher 3 in terms of writing quality and the atmosphere, easily ranking it among the greatest stories in a video gaming history. I'll keep this spoiler free, but here's the gist. The story is intentionally designed to keep you puzzled until the very end. Don't expect all the answers up front, embrace the confusion, because once you finish, every piece falls into place with stunning clarity. This game is an emotional roller coaster, delivering waves of joy, depression, sadness, anger, fear, and dread. It's not just a game, it's a work of art that outshines 99% of movies and TV shows combined. The writing, paired with the game's haunting atmosphere and intricate setting, is nothing short of epic. The title 33 nods to the age our Lord died and subtle thematic anchor for the game's world, but the story's depth goes far beyond that. Words can't do it justice. You have to experience this game for yourself. I'm still in a slight shock, and I'm recovering from the game's end even 3 days after. No matter what I say, I will spoil it, so I won't. I'll just say 10 out of 10. Game bugs and optimization. Now here's where things stumble a bit. Running on Unreal Engine 5, Expedition 33 struggles with optimization issues. The stuttering is particularly brutal when you're trying to time parries, which can be agonizing. Thankfully, a simple mod smoothed things out for me, but I'm rating the game as it stands, not with mods. The base optimization is rough, and I'm crossing my fingers for patches to fix it soon. You can especially feel bad optimization during the final act. Now that said, beyond the stutters, my playthrough was solid. Loading screens zipped by, controls were responsive and silky smooth, and I didn't encounter a single bug, at least not a game-breaking one. It feels like a finished product in most respects, but those optimization hiccups hold it back from pure perfection. 8 out of 10 for game bugs and optimization. Game time. It took me exactly 70 hours to 100% Clair Obscur on Expert mod, the hardest difficulty available. This is a massive game with serious replay value via the new Game Plus, though nothing beats the magic of the first run. The price tag is shockingly low. It should be at least $70, but it seems the devs aren't chasing cash. Now jokes aside, this is an incredible bang for your buck. It respects your time and it respects your money, delivering non-stop value from start to finish. 10 out of 10 for the game time. Game difficulty. I tackled Expedition 33 on Expert mod, and for 95% of the game, the balance was spot on. Acts 1, 2, and most of the Act 3 throw a relentless combat challenge in your way, perfectly tuned for a satisfying struggle. The catch, by the end, you become so overpowered that the final 2 hours turn into a one-shot fest. The ending could have used some tweaking, but the journey up to that point is just straight up phenomenal. It's pure, unrelenting challenge from beginning to the very end. 10 out of 10 for the game difficulty. Maps and graphics. This game boasts the most beautiful world I've seen in gaming. It's not just a game, it's a masterpiece of art. The map variety is vast, the world map is gorgeous, and every area is absolutely breathtaking. Unreal Engine 5 is pushed to its limits here, and it shows. You'll often catch yourself pausing mid-game just to soak in on the scenery. Its visual perfection plain and simple. 10 out of 10 for maps and graphics. Gameplay. Think of Expedition as Persona 5 reimagined with Western, specifically French flair. It's a JRPG minus J minus the cartoonish anime vibes, awkward dialogue and pacing drags crafted with elegance by French developers. Everything that basically sucks from those JRPGs now is actually great, because this game is pure culture. Honestly, it feels like a whole new genre. Let's call it a WRPG, where W stands for West. This game drips with culture, soul, style, and grace, flipping the JRPG formula on its head. Every gameplay element screams artistry, from map traversal to the innovative combat system. It's technically turn-based, but real-time reactions spice it up during combat, making it both fun and fresh. The world is packed with secrets, puzzles, hidden areas, epic bosses, and hundreds of rewarding encounters. From hour 1 to hour 70, there's never a dull moment. What they've pulled off here is nothing short of incredible. 10 out of 10 for the gameplay. Leveling and itemization. Innovation shines here, especially with Pictos, a system of active and passive abilities that might overwhelm some players. As a CRPG veteran, I found it just right compared to something like Wrath of the Righteous or Path of Exile. This is a breeze. You also level up with classic experience to snag attribute points and new spells, while dozens of upgradable weapons shake up your builds in big ways. During exploration, you'll also find a lot of outfits, or should I say cosmetics, all free of course. Pictos are a highlight, but the system could be less cluttered in the endgame. Still, it's a robust setup. 9 out of 10 for leveling and itemization. Npcs and Enemies. This game has the wildest enemy variety and boss count I've seen in a 70 hours adventure. Bosses and hidden encounters lurk everywhere. It's insane. The NPCs, hands down the most memorable in gaming history. From Eskie and Monoko to quirky gestrals, every character pops with personality. No duds here. The AI is sharp too. When you fail, it's on you for missing a parry or a dodge, not some cheap tricks. Stuttering aside, it's fixable with mods, so you will always be able to parry. Multi-phased boss fights, especially the final and optional ones of every act, demand patience and tactics. It's Witcher 3 level brilliance, a pure masterwork as far as NPCs go. Characters are really insane. I would give it more than 10 out of 10 if I could, but 10. Music and sound. This is the game's crown jewel, music. I'll go out on a limb and say that Expedition 33 is the best music I ever heard in a video game, rivaling giants like Wrath of the Righteous, Doom 2016, The Witcher 3, Dragon Age Origins, all the Doom games, and every freaking legendary game with legendary music. This one is maybe even topping them. It's a feast for your ears that matches the game's visual and emotional depth. The voice acting and sound effects are top-notch too. My hobbies are guitar, playing a guitar, and a piano, and I can hear every single note and phrase and lick in this game. Music is out of this world. Every note feels like it belongs with legends like Gary Moore or Led Zeppelin. This is insane what quality of music we talk about here. Pure masterpiece vibes. 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10. Final verdict. Tallying up the scores, 87 points across 9 sections, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 lands at an incredible 9.6 out of 10. This is 2025's Game of the Year. No contest, nothing can match Expedition 33, and it's a serious contender for the Game of the Decade. What keeps it from being perfect 10 out of 10? Clunky optimization, fingers crossed for those patches, and a slightly cluttered Pictos system in a late game. A simple fix would resolve everything by merging Pictos together. These are the tiny gripes, and me trying to nitpick on a game searching for a single problem, but basically it doesn't exist. This game is a masterpiece through and through. The world, characters, story, writing, combat, music, every piece is flawless, and I can't decide what is better. Finishing the game left me hollow, like after The Witcher 3, craving more despite the end. It was one of the best gaming moments of my life. Tomorrow comes, I'll sing those songs in my head and cherish the memory of this masterpiece till someone decides to gommage us from this canvas of ours.
Clair obscur, trouble de radieux courbera.